Hi everyone, it's Libby here. Welcome to week 1 of our kind of fitness movement training to help us ride our horses better. This is my Pilates studio, so welcome. So first position, or actually only position for today, is we're going to sit on the floor in an L. Now hopefully you can straighten your legs, and that will require a lot of work in your low belly so that the work doesn't go into your spine. So if this feels better and more correct, you're welcome to bend your knees. In Pilates, it's not the distance covered, but the engagement and the mindfulness achieved. And once you achieve that, then you can work on more distances. So take your handy dandy strap, multi-loop strap, place it in your mid back at the bottom of your rib cage. So my rib cage ends about here, and I have the strap above that. Bend your left foot and place the strap on the ball of your foot and the strap on the outside of your leg, and bend your right foot and place it on the ball of your foot. Now already you should be feeling opposing forces. So most importantly is not to do this. We never take the work out of our low belly, because then it goes into our back and that will cause pain. So never put the work in your low back. So slowly you're going to straighten that right leg, and then you're going to straighten the left. Now, if you can't straighten these legs, that's fine. Just go as far as you can. If it's here, perfectly fine. And you're maintaining your posture. It's not ever worth it to get farther length and sacrifice your posture, because that right there is back pain in a nanosecond. So wherever you can be upright on your seat bones, the work here is a little bit tilted posteriorly and drawing in your low belly, while your rib cage is kind of being drawn forward, but in a proud way, not in a rounded way. So I'm going to have straight legs. If you have a handy dandy yoga block, you can place it behind your low back to help reinforce the straightness of that lumbar spine. So first, we're going to drag the right heel in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. And now the left, in and out. Make sure the knee is tracking over that toe, and there's light pressure on your heel as you drag that heel in and out. Maintain the rib cage forward and the pelvis forward. No rotation to allow for the movement. Now we're going to, on the right leg, put your finger on the crease of that hip and drag it out to the right. Doesn't have to go far, but this is what's working, not your quad. And drag it in with intention. And out and in. Breathing. Out and in. Out and in. And take a breath. And now we're going to move to our left. Drag it out to the left and in. And out to the left and in. And out and in. Last one, out and in. Now, recheck your position. Make sure these hips are coming somewhat together and the pubic bone is drawing up as your rib cage is proud and a little bit forward. So in order to get the feeling of what I mean of work in your low belly, think you're on your horse in the field and he's running away from you. And it's a little panicky moment. So what you're going to do is you really, probably subconsciously, think a little posterior tilt to really root those seat bones and more work in your low belly. That's kind of the position I want you to try and hang on to without an incredible effort. So now we're going to pick up that right leg, and we're picking it up from the heel, and we're opening it like a book. So we're laterally rotating. So the toes go to the right and the heel goes to the left, and place it down. And drag it out and in. And out and in. Keeping the left leg straight. Right leg goes out and in. Out and in. Now, straighten that hip back. Now we're going to pick the left leg up with our hip flexor. Laterally rotate it, place it down, send it out to the side and back. Out and back. Out and back. Out and back. Take a breath. Reroot those seat bones. Feel the upright posture. Now we're going to pick that right heel up. We're going to internally rotate it. I struggle with internal rotation on my right hip. And then place it down. And in that internal rotation, we're going to move out to the side and in. Out to the side and in. Out and in. And out and in. And then bring it back to straight. Lift the left leg from the hip, internally rotate. So those left toes go off to the right and the heel to the left, and place it down and out and in. Dragging and in. Out and in. Last one, out and in. Now I need a bit of a break, so I'm going to roll down and just give my spine a little rest. You can pedal those feet in and out. Take some breaths and then restack the spine. So now we're going to try and think about some strength. So place that yoga block in between your feet. And you don't have to do this part, it's just if you feel up to it. And we're going to lift the right hip and down. This is the work. It's not your quad. And lift up and down and up and down. And now the left. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. And now reroot those seat bones and bend your knees in, maintaining this posture. Release the right band and the left band. Cross your legs and just think about how you feel. Do you have a little more ease in supporting your body upright? Hopefully you do. So do this every day for a week. Every day. No phones, no TV. Be present in this work so you can connect with your brain. And then our challenge for the week is when you're standing, you stand on 2 feet. No off to one side or the other or hiking hip, because then we're just training asymmetries. We're shortening one muscle while we're lengthening the other. So if you're standing up, stand on 2 feet and try to feel as much of that foot while you're standing. And if you're sitting, sit on both seat bones. No collapsing this way or that way. Sit on both seat bones and both feet on the floor, square. And just pay attention to how many times you have to correct yourself during the day. Okay? Thank you. Bye.